Welcome back, everyone. As I said before, you're going to meet the man of the house. We're having Mr. Bedr with us today. So, Mr. Bedr, before starting off with the questions, I want to ask you a very important thing. Mrs. Al-Batul told us a story about how you guys met. And it is a wonderful, beautiful story. It's like a fairy tale story of what happened. Is there a continuation to that?
Well, when time came for me to go and meet her family, I was a little bit kind of like, scared to go to Algeria because, this negative thing about Algeria from the 90s, and we don't know what is its current situation. So it's kind of like I was worried to go there and don't know anything about North Africa. So
it would be your first time going there?
Yeah. All that part, all that region, it was new for me. And so luckily, her sister is getting married 2 months. She got engaged 2 months before me and her got engaged. So I spoke to my brother-in-law, so her sister, fiance. I told him, you go first and tell me how is the situation there, because he's also a foreigner. So he went there and he came back and said, "Brother, it's cool, it's very nice. You have to go to experience really the country."
So you kept him in the defense room?
Yeah, and absolutely when I went, it's amazing.
That's beautiful. And now we'll come back to this, which is, once again, I have to say it's an amazing story. Even the continuation is also, it's nice and funny at the same time. So tell me more about yourself here in Bahrain. What do you do?
I work for Gulf Air as a senior manager, fleet planning and economic planning. I also have a hobby that produce, that manufacture aircraft models.
Oh wow!
I have this hobby for spin now, almost since I was a kid, and I'm actually in Guinness Book of World Record for that.
Okay.
For that collection, and I cater probably, most airlines worldwide with my.
Are you the only aircraft designer, or is it?
No, for the aircraft models there are a lot of companies, but the way I produce the models is handmade and hand carved from solid mahogany, hand painted. It makes it unique.
Okay, so basically, doing this work or being in this line of work, like aviation line of work, you've traveled, I'm sure, almost, everywhere around the world, and meeting your wife from Algeria. How is Algeria compared to Bahrain? I'm sure you visited Algeria.
You mean traditional wise?
Traditional wise, and country wise.
I don't know. I didn't live there long enough to see the difference. But when I went there, the people are extremely friendly. They have excellent food. Her family are very, welcoming. And basically these are the people I met when I was there. But then I went and I saw the city, the mountains, the beaches. It's something definitely I want to go back again and again. And I encourage people to go and visit that country. Yeah, it's really.
Have you ever tried to invite her family to come over?
Well, they came here once during the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think they are coming again soon because my wife is expecting baby. So
congratulations! Thanks. Wow, that's just.
So I'm sure they'll be here for the delivery.
Is that your first kid? Or?
Yeah. So.
Wow, that's amazing. And bringing us to the kids, how are you going to raise this child as being, of course, the mother being from Algeria, the father being from Bahrain? In what way are you going to raise the kid in?
As I said, the traditionally, and their culture is not far from us. The way it's okay. The language is a little bit different because there in Algeria, they speak Arabic, which we don't understand. It's very complicated, and most of the time they speak, French.
Okay.
So here they have to learn the Arabic and English, our Arabic, They're going to live here, so they have to learn this accent. And we're both going to raise them, just we're going to leave it naturally. No, we haven't set a plan for it.
Most probably Bahrain way, because living in a Bahrain society, going to a Bahraini school.
And so then we're going to mix with my families and all that. So automatically they will inherit the Bahraini side of it. Yeah.
Talking about the family, when she came to Bahrain, we've heard from her that she's living in Kuwait for a long time and then coming here to Bahrain, being a first-timer to Bahrain. and you as a husband, what did you, explain to her? What did you tell her about Bahrain? I'm sure it's, it's a woman, it should be afraid, should be a little scared.
No, not really. I told her, Bahrain. I mean, she lives nearby, so she knows about Bahrain, from the news and everything. And she came and saw herself that, it's a lovely country, it's safe, and it's just a quiet, peaceful kingdom.
Alhamdulillah. And now having a different cultural background of Algeria, I've heard there's a lot of types of cuisines and traditional foods. How is that with you? I mean, which one do you like more?
No, actually, their cuisines are amazing, very healthy. Our food is more toward the Indian subcontinent, because with the spices and that we adding, they don't have all that. They have very light spices and very selective spices when they cook, and it makes it so rich. How, I have no idea. I prefer to eat that on a daily basis rather than to stick to our food. Maybe because I'm tired from eating our food for 40 years now. I'm eating that. It's nice to change, especially now. And in Ramadan, they have, it's different cuisine, and light.
And different. I mean, what are there like? Can you explain one of the food that you like the best?
It's a lot. I mean,
you like all their food.
Yeah, and their meat.
How is it different to ours?
Because it's not much of the spices they add to the food, it's like they're 1 or 2 ingredients and that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, and just when you eat it, it is so rich in taste, but when I cook food here, our food, I have to add about maybe 12 different spices, yeah, which they don't have, and plus oil, this heavy, thick oil, which they don't use.
And did you ever try teaching her the Bahraini cuisine?
Oh, she's master now in it. Yeah,
she mastered herself. I mean, from Bukhari to, it's the Arabic,
yeah,
the
Bahrainis,
biryani, majbouz, all of it.
She knows all of that. Yeah.
Well, haris.
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of haris, so we don't get to, make it. But, in Ramadan, our families are sending us, so that's enough.
And during Ramadan, you prefer also the Algerian food, because it's like...
Yeah, we have to add, 1 or 2 dishes, because of my wife, she's used to her food, so I don't want her to really just to eat tharid every day, because they're not used to tharid, and I have to have tharid every day. Okay. But for her, they have their own food.
I'll ask you a question. This is a very nice question, but is she better in her Algerian cooking, or is she better in her Bahraini cooking?
See, I don't know how to compare her food to Algerian, because I don't know any other Algerian in Bahrain, but I can tell you it's delicious, her Algerian food. But in Bahrainis, yep, she can make it just like my family, the way they cook.
Of course, being the mother is always the best cooker.
Yeah, and the relative in general, they teach her.
Thank you so much for this beautiful interview, seeing your beautiful wife who actually gave us a lot to talk about and have new information about her country. Well, guys, do not go anywhere, because we're going to be right back with the best part of the show, the food. And this time is going to be Algerian food. Don't go anywhere. As you can see, the table is fully set. We're having from Algerian food to Bahraini or Arabic traditional food. And we're having Mr. Badr with us. He's going to tell us a little bit more about what we're having now.
See, the regular thing we eat in Ramadan, it has to be mixed between our food and Algerian food to satisfy both of us, I mean, we like to start with soup, as usual, and then salad, fattoush. We have this Algerian dish my wife made. It's called zurdiya bil kamoon, which is carrots with cumins.
And eggs on the side.
And eggs on the side, yeah. Fried rice, garlic fried rice, and my favorite, kebab, and green pepper, grilled green pepper. It's an Algerian way.
I can see there are some tomato pieces.
With tomato. You have to try it now and tell me what you think.
I will try it now.
And then we have we wait for the main dish.
Which is the best one right now to try?
I have to try them all.
Which is your favorite?
All. If they are on the table, it means they're all my favorite.
Oh, wow. I'm going to try everything. I know she's coming right now with the main dish. My God, wow. This is what everyone was waiting for. The main part of the dish. It's beautifully presented. It's amazingly done. And I wouldn't know how to keep this on my plate, so you'd have to do it for me. It looks amazing. I mean, you can see it for yourself right here. It's just, meat is so soft. I can feel it, it's so soft. I'm gonna take the spoon, I'm gonna try it, the meat. I must say, the meat is delicious. It's so soft, as soon as you bite it, you feel the sauce of it is dripping all over your mouth.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this. It's amazing. Guys, try it. It's very easy to make. I've seen it here. They present it in a beautiful way, that's the main thing. Classy and delicious. I'll see you guys next time.